Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week commencing May the 4th. Libra, this week I'm asking Source to give us a heads up on the energy after dealing with that heavy full moon in Scorpio. What is it that you have released? Really good for you to have a look and see what house, where Scorpio is positioned. If it's at the first house, this is about you letting go of certain things you do with your body, your appearance that may not be working. Second house is letting go of clinging on to money or maybe overspending. Third house is about how you communicate, maybe changing the way you communicate. Fourth house is all about home and family. Maybe there's a situation in the home that needs to be let go of now. Fifth house is, children, creativity, what's working, what isn't, what needs to be let go. Sixth house is your daily routine. If you're a little bit scattered, it's time to get a plan in place. It's time for you to actually make a plan now, okay, Libra, like a daily routine, a schedule. Seventh house is your relationship. Which relationship do you actually need to walk away from or change or transmute the energies? Okay. Eighth house is about control issues. What is it that you are trying to control that you need to let go of? Ninth house is about beliefs. 10th house is your career. 11th house is your friends, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. And 12th house is about your psyche, communicating psychologically. Communicate. No, that's it. They're saying that's it. Sorry, I got carried away. Anyway, so let's get into your reading and have a look at what your oracle cards are telling you this week. The first one you've got is Snake Spirit. It's time to heal, Libra. It's time for you to heal and maybe move on from a situation now. Maybe if you've been going round and round in the situation, or you're feeling it's time to go, it's time for you to heal your body, your mind, something that isn't working, letting go of it, because you do have time to go at the bottom of the deck there. So this is still saying to you it's time for you to leave a situation now, walk away from it. I feel like it's depleting you because you're fading. This lady's fading in the background and she's walking to a door that she doesn't even know what's coming. But can you see how her colourful dress has faded into the background? I feel like something has depleted you energetically, and it's like it's time to stop fighting it and let go and move past. We have magic works through you, scarab beetle. So knowing that, magic you can create whatever it is that you want to create, right? You just need to be patient, because you've got to be patient there, right? One of our greatest virtues is patience. Learn to be patient with yourself and others. So, you also have solitude at the bottom of the deck there. So taking some time out on your own and maybe really thinking about things and seeing what you want from life here on out, and how much are you able to implement those changes and put them into action so that you can get ahead and not keep going over and over the same situation. We have generational curses. What does it say here? Rise above your past and allow the cycle to end with you. There you go. So there's something here that you're breaking. If it's to do with children, I think it's understanding that you not wanting to impose the expectations that your parents put on you. Don't put it on your children, right? That's something I'm learning. It's something I've had to learn this week. It's a hard lesson, but we're getting there. So I'm a Libra sun in Vedic astrology, so all of this applies to me, each and every one of it. And one thing I've learned is to put your pride aside and listen to constructive criticism, but most importantly, do what you feel is right for you and your child in that situation, or in any dynamic. It could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a career, it could be finances. Do what feels right for you and don't second guess yourself, because we have the fates there, and it's just knowing that they've just said to me, the blind leading the blind. That's okay, because you can figure it out later. Okay, it's just God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I can change and change the things that I can. Okay, change what you can, and if you cannot, if it's too much of an uphill climb and too much of a battle, then it's time to go. Yeah, it's time for you to walk away and shed from it. We have thinker. So before you do anything this week, Libra, just sit in contemplation, have a think about things, really digest solitude, right? Take time to be alone, tune out the noise and chaos of the world, and tune into your inner peace, your inner guidance, your compass. Like it will never guide you in the wrong way. Sometimes it's our pride that gets in the way, and sometimes we resist it because we want to control the narrative and the situation. Nothing good comes out of that. I'm slowly learning that nothing good comes out of that. So it's time for you to, oh, look at that, you've got partnerships at the bottom of the deck there as well. So it's time for, and also time for a beginner's mind, starting new in a relationship, maybe forgiving, healing, letting go. Oh, there you are, showing up in your reading. So it's time to get things back into balance, bring things back into balance, heal the situation, be patient with one another or with whatever the situation is. Have a real good think about it, time to be on your own, trust in the divine that they're leading you in the right direction. Right, okay, well, I think that's it. We'll finish the reading there then. That seems, your reading is pretty clear here that it's time for a beginner's mind. It's time for you to start over again and take a fresh new look on what it is that's going on in your life, right? You have 6th house, sustainability. So this could pertain to the Scorpio full moon. Now in Vedic astrology, we are having the full moon in Libra. Okay, so when it comes to your dharma, your purpose, your life's purpose, and your career and the direction, it's now time to bring things back into balance and harmonize relationships and harmonize maybe your day-to-day routines, because 6th house is all about your day-to-day routines, your planning. And then we have transit climate. So I do think this is about the full moon. And I think maybe it is like the residue energy of it. But I also feel like if you're listening to this early, you would know that the full moon happens tomorrow. So you still have time to get your daily routines in order. Make sure that you are really using your time effectively and you're using your time constructively as well. Okay. We have a lot of people in your reading. We have expectations. So this is about letting go of your expectations as well and making sure that you are not putting your expectations on others as well, right? Oh my God, if this isn't spirit giving me a message, I don't know what it is, right? You've got occupation and main female. Now 6th house is pertaining to your occupation, because even though the 10th house is career, your 6th house is your day-to-day routines, right? So it could be pertaining to your job, it could be pertaining to the housework that you do in the home, the way you raise your children, the way you plan your days is your occupation. So something here about main female. And then we have courthouse and change, which is all about decision making. So for some of you, it could be that you're physically being in court this week and you're waiting on a decision and you're deliberating and you're kind of thinking, what now? What do I do now? What's next, right? And this is all saying to you that there's a change coming, because I think after this decision, or you go through the process of maybe fighting something legally, a change comes, right? So don't be afraid of it, because change is constant, Libra. Change is the only substantive thing that we have in our life that is guaranteed. Nothing lasts forever. Even us as humans will one day perish and return back to where we came from. So change is inevitable. Do not be afraid of it. Do not be scared of it. It's just learning to adapt to it and bringing a nice balance. But this really does feel like you need to do a routinely check, a structured plan, come up with something that's going to work for you and for others, find a solution to things, heal the situation, heal life, right? Oh, they're upside down. Let's have a look what we've got here. You're showing up again, strong in your reading, Justice card. So again, about balance, doing what's right for you, adjudication, 9 of Pentacles, independent, strong, your environment, making sure that your environment is right for you. We have the 9 of Swords, which is a little bit of worry, anxiety, uncertainty, a little bit of stress, replaying things over and over in your mind, asking yourself, did I make the right choice? I need to make the right choice, and this is only down to me. And there is your conjunct sister card, Scorpio card. It's time for a change and a transformation. Let's see what Source is telling us this week. With the Justice card, we have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, your stability, your foundations. You need to be just, right? You need to do what's right for you, for your future, for your stability, making sure that you're secure. You're working on things where it's kind of like, I know this is where I want to be in the future, so now I need to do what's right for me. I need to bring things back into balance. I need to harmonize things. I need to make sure that everything is fair for me, fair for the other person, right? Nine of Pentacles, we have Ace of Pentacles, which I do like, Libra. It seems like there is an opportunity on the way for you here, maybe where you can create an environment now where it's completely kind of filled with comfort, luxury, you know, joy, independence, good things. I'm hearing lots of shiny, glittery things for you, Libra. The Nine of Swords, we have the World card, which is an end to the worry. And I can breathe a sigh of relief because, oh my goodness, it has been a roller coaster. It has been a roller coaster. To all my Libra suns, Venus, rising, moon, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you in ways that I can't even just want to give you a hug, because boy, do I know. What's the Death card, please? Can we clarify the Death card? Stop yapping. The Eight of Swords. I really like that the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords has come out here, and then it's paired with two cards that are telling you that you need to end it. You need to change, you need to let go, you need to let go of the restrictions, putting the restrictions on yourself, telling yourself that you can't do things, telling yourself that, oh, I'm not good enough, I can't achieve this, I can't achieve that, I'm doing it on my own, so therefore, you know, I can't do it. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, putting a plan in place, not knowing what to do, choices, right? New, look forward, don't look back. There's something here about you really needing to look forward into the future, not holding back. This choice that you're going to make, always go with the new. If you've tried something before in the past and it's obviously not working, it's time for you to go with the new energy. Now, Spirit is asking you to. Ace of Wands is my Spirit card. It's led by Spirit for me because it's filled with fire and passion. And this is Spirit's way of saying, hey, I'm giving you an opportunity here. Two aces to Three of Wands is kind of saying it's time for you to look towards the future now. It's time for you to take action. Like I said, how do you implement those changes to take action in order to move forward? Because the bottom of the deck, which tells me here what you're going through, is that how do you solve a problem, or do you invest in something that's making you feel a little bit like you're lacking something, and this is kind of like long term. You've been thinking like this for a long time because the Knight of Pentacles is there, and this is you slowly trying to find your way out of things by finding a solution. You're kind of telling me, I'm stuck in a problem this week and I don't know what the best route is. I don't know what to do, because I don't want them to feel left out. I don't want myself to feel like I'm not good enough. And it's finding that in between, right? It's finding that in between, and also make that, you know what the answer is to that? It's making a plan, making a constructive plan that you can put into place and you can stick to, and you can be very regimented and say, every day I'm going to take one small step in front of the other, and then in time you slowly begin to see how that manifests into a change for the better. Because with the Justice and the Knight, the King of Pentacles here, you're telling me I want things to change, and I want to be just, I want to be fair, I need to do what is right for me, and I need to do what's right for them. Predominantly it's our future, right? I'm looking at because the King of Pentacles is long-term success, long-term goals, something that is proven to work, something that is not going to be inconsistent, it's not going to drop half the way there. You want something that's assured, you want something that is committed, you want something that is reliable, you want something that's going to show up for you, and it needs to be in balance for you and for the other party. Let me just get a little bit more on this, because I don't know if it's this King of Pentacles that's coming in here trying to do right by you. Because King of Pentacles is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, right? mainly Taurus, to be honest with you. But I don't know if it's you embodying this energy of, you know, I have to be serious. I need to get down to business now. I need to make sure that my day-to-day routines are aligning and they're balanced, because that kind of is what these two cards are. It's your sustainability, it's your balance, it's your long-term goals, prospects for the future. And then with the courthouse there, it's you telling me I need to make a decision. I need to make a formal decision to once and for all stick to it, implement it, and make sure that it's going to work for both parties, one party. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles. Okay, for some of you this could be a relationship, because you've got the Seven of Wands there with the Queen of Wands. I feel like this King of Pentacles could come in. You're definitely working with someone else here. There's two energies here, not just you. So it could be you're trying to find balance and justice. You're trying to come to a decision that's fair, right? And it's like you and this other person, but what's blocking you is that you're resisting this. Seven of Wands, you've put a barrier up, you've put a wall up, and you feel like you have to defend your territory, you have to defend what's yours. What does this Queen of Wands want? What are they there to do? Masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. But I mean, take body parts out of context here and kind of think the way I'm thinking, right? So say you're the King of Pentacles and you want strong stability and security, and then this Queen of Wands, or you're the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands is there, but there's resistance. So what is this? Okay, so we have the King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Ten of Wands. This is hard control. This is you taking control. You're taking full control and ownership over this situation, and you're saying, do you know what? I'm just going to do what is right by me. Follow my heart. Make sure that I've forgiven, released. Think about my future. Drop the responsibility and move ahead in the direction that I think is right for me. That's what you're doing here. Yeah. What do we have now? Nine of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. Just looking at the time. I've got time, but I don't want you guys to get bored and then you kind of click out. But you can always fast forward. Right, so we've got Nine of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. There's an opportunity. This is an opportunity for you to create an environment where it is secure. I kind of feel like you're creating this opportunity though, Libra, because the Nine of Pentacles, she has a specific skill, right? She's able to master and grow grapes. And it's not an easy thing to do, and she delicately handles that. She takes her time, care and attention. For some of you, this could be like 9 years in the making, that you've been building your environment up, your security. Like you've been slowly building things up, and now you're kind of like, okay, I've done it, I've reached it. But to get to the Ten of Pentacles, you do need to work with other people. So maybe the opportunity that's coming is for you to work with others to get to that Ten of Pentacles. You know, it's like I've got this far on my own, but I feel just take a minute, right? Take a beat and just relax, okay? Just breathe. Because for you to get to the Nine of Pentacles, it's a big, big achievement. It means that you've had to work hard, you've had to be dedicated, you've had to be patient, you've had to go through financial loss, you've had to make investments that you weren't sure about and take that risk, right? And now you're here. So you've created that environment where it's just filled with luxury and abundance and beauty, aesthetics as well, I'm hearing. So take a minute and really look at your achievements and think, wow, I did this, I accomplished this. That alone is an achievement in its own. So just take a minute and stop. And I think I said this to you last week, where I think you're always thriving for more. You think, I need to do better, I need to do more. Can we just sit in our win for just a second and, what's the word? Celebrate. Celebrate it. Celebrate your win for just that second or a week. Just acknowledge it. Don't just think, okay, cool, it's done, next. No. Acknowledge it. Sit with it. This is a huge accomplishment, okay? because you've got the Nine of Swords to the world. This is like the end to the worry. You're like, I am done worrying, I'm done stressing. What will be, right? And I love this for you because you have the fates there, where it's saying that the universe is here, right? Magic works through you. Nine of Pentacles. Magic works through you, so be patient. Yeah, be patient with yourself and be patient with others. Because I did feel like this occupation and main female, but there's someone coming in that I'm feeling that your energy, there's someone else in your energy there to assist you and to help you. Yeah, because this is an end. We're closing out a chapter on that. We're bringing into the new. It's like it's the end of the worries, it's the end of the pain, it's the end of the stressing, the anxiety, the sleepless nights. What will be will be. You're kind of just like, I cannot control everything, and that's what that is. Like, I cannot control everything. I can't be in charge of everything. I can't be in charge of certain people when they aren't around me. I need to put my trust that they're going to do the right thing. Like when I can't see them and I can't be around them, like I need to trust that they're going to do the right thing. I need to trust that they are going to make the right choices. If it's a relationship, then some of you are scared. It's like, I need to be able to trust this person to do the right thing when I'm not around. And if they don't do that, then that says a lot about the relationship. So then it really is time for me to go, right? In that case, it's time for you to go. Spirit has a funny way of showing us things. And this week it's saying, if you feel that you're blinded to things, release the control, release the element of control. Shedding, letting go, putting the past behind us, because it hasn't served you any good in the past, right? You've been at this for a while now, Libra. Like, do I, don't I, should I, shouldn't I? And for some of you, it really is about staying in a relationship, walking away from a relationship. It could be a friendship, it could be a parent, because you do have generational curses there, or I like to say generational patterns. We have candles on the website, breaking generational patterns, that help you kind of release the load that you've had to carry in the past from your families, from the expectations, right? Releasing the expectations, releasing the worry, releasing the load, and just saying, do you know what, I'm done with this. I'm done with all of this. It's not mine to carry. So what comes next for Libra, please, Source? What comes next for the beautiful Libras? Thank you. Okay, we have a little bit of a battle on our hands, but that's okay because it's about moving forward, right? Moving forward, not going backwards. The Knight of Wands is someone that moves forward. He charges ahead. And it's the Fire Horse year. Let's not forget that, because I think we're kind of halfway into the year now, and people are forgetting that we're in the Fire Horse year. And it's all about action. It's about moving forward. It's not about staying stagnant. It's not about going back. It's about moving forward. And if someone isn't willing to move forward with you in a certain direction, you need to stand your ground. Sometimes you have to take a stance. Sometimes you have to fight. Sometimes you have to say, no, that's not acceptable. I won't be treated that way. And you move on because of your self-worth and self-value in any situation. Okay? Let's get an Archangel Michael message for you, and we will close out the reading. But I like this because I'm going to tell you what, Libra, if you're not going to sigh a breath of relief, I will do it, because, whoo, child, whoo. Let's say it's not been easy these past couple of days. Yeah, it took a lot of restraint for me to hold back and not lose my temper. The old me would have burnt the institution down, absolutely burnt it down. But the new me was like, I need time to digest this conversation and I'll get back to you. Yeah. And funnily, I didn't rage. I actually went out in the garden and I cried my eyes out. And I thought, I have no control over this. I have no control over this, and there's nothing I can do. So I just need to find solutions. And that's what I think this is as well. Sometimes you just have to cry. I haven't cried since last year, August. And yesterday was the first time I cried in ages. And I was just like, I can't. I don't even know what to do. I still don't know what to do. But hey ho, we just live and learn. We'll go along. We're just making shit up now, aren't we? No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal the situation. That's all that matters at the end of the day. That you love one another, right? Do unto others as you wish done to yourself, Libra. I hope you have a beautiful week. Take care. If I can find the button. And then I can log off and you won't see the ugly mug.